Hello, my name is Marcel Shem. I'm the founder of SUPE, Substance Use Prevention Education, and I've been in the field of addiction for over 25 years, helping thousands of people with drug problems. Our organization is founded upon 5 decades of combined expertise in addiction, recovery, and prevention services. Our curricula was created by education specialists. Now let's dive into the program. The school program has 3 categories: the elementary school, which is 6 years old to 10 years old, middle school, which is 11 to 14 years old, and high school, that is 15 years old and older. Now, let me open the middle school program. So there's the introduction of the program, which I'm not going to go over, but I'm going to send you the link of it so you can read it all after. So then there's the standard procedure for either parents or teachers and the curriculum for each lesson. So now let me open one. So you get the goal and rationale, suggested procedure for educators. So you start the video, then you pause the video, then there's some question that you can ask, which the teacher has the answers. And then you resume the video, and then you get some more answers, and then there's the discussion questions. Also, there's the student portal. So the student portal, the student has all the videos, so they can watch the video that they want. And also after, they need to answer some questions. So this is how we know how successful the program is, and I'm going to show you some statistics at the end. Also, we have some guides for parents. For an example, we get the parent's guide to vaping. So it goes over like the dangers of vaping, know what to look for, what are the health effects of vaping, and some resources. We get some trifold pamphlet that you can print and give to parents or to anyone that it could be useful. So it goes pretty much over everything from the guide, but summarized into the pamphlet. Now let me show you a video for the 6 to 10 years old.
Hey guys, this is Soup, the gentle dragon. You probably have seen parents and friends drinking alcohol. Do you know where it comes from? That some people cannot drink alcohol? You'll learn everything about it. I'll leave you with Dave and Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. What do you know about alcohol?
Nothing much. I know that my uncle drinks it.
Let me give you some info. Alcohol is made from different food, like cereal, fruits, or vegetables.
What does that mean?
It means they let these fruits, vegetables, and cereal go through a process called fermentation. As an example, winemakers add yeast to grape juice. The yeast changes the juice's sugar into alcohol.
I did not know that.
Interesting, right? They mainly let the fruit or cereal sit for a while, and then the food transforms into alcohol.
Ugh.
Yep, I feel the same way as you, Kathy. Have you ever seen someone drinking alcohol and then they start to act differently?
Yes, my uncle was acting funny at my mom's party, but I did not like it.
Yeah, I bet it was strange. Let me tell you why he acted like that. The alcohol creates an effect on the brain and on your body that can seem pleasant at the beginning, but after a few drinks, it affects how they think and act. This is why, as an example, you cannot drive after just 2 beers. Alcohol affects your sight. You can't judge distance as well, and your reactions slow too, making it dangerous for yourself and others.
Now I understand. I heard that you cannot buy alcohol if you are not 18 years old.
Yes, Kathy, it is true for some parts of the world, but in the United States, you need to be 21. And here's why. Alcohol can be a dangerous poison for children. Alcohol causes low blood sugar. Children who drink alcohol can have seizures and fall into a coma. They could even die. Remember, As a child, your body is not fully formed, so you will need way less alcohol to have the same effects as an adult.
But alcohol is legal, so why is it dangerous?
That's an excellent question. Kids might see their parents drink or watch TV commercials that make drinking look like a lot of fun. You might see people drinking and watching sports together, or having a big party. There was a time when it was illegal to drink. Now, they have laws to monitor it. It's when alcohol is abused by drinking too much, too often, that it becomes a problem and can be dangerous. So remember, it is a big no for children and teens.
What is it like when you drink?
This is a good question. It does different things, such as distorted vision, hearing, and coordination. You have less control of your body. Altered perceptions and emotions, like thinking someone is angry when he's not. Impaired judgment, which can lead to accidents, drowning, and other risky behaviors. This means that the person cannot judge what to do in specific circumstances, such as deciding to go swimming in freezing water, which can lead to drowning. Bad breath. Hangovers. That means the day after consuming too much alcohol, you can have a headache, nausea, fatigue, and other symptoms.
Wow, now I know why my uncle looked bad the next morning. If it is that dangerous, why do teens drink?
Great question, Kathy. Here are some of the reasons young people drink alcohol. To fit in, to escape or relax, to relieve boredom, to seem grown up, to rebel, and to experiment. They think alcohol is a solution, but eventually, alcohol becomes the problem. When people consume alcohol, they have to do it in moderation. Now, let's play true or false.
Yes, I like games.
Can you drive if you've had 4 beers?
No.
Very well done. Is alcohol a drug?
No.
Actually, alcohol is a drug. People think it's not because it's accepted in society, but it's one of the most abused drugs in the world. Can you have fun without drinking?
Of course. I am having fun now without alcohol.
Yeah, me too, Kathy. Me too. You can have fun, enjoy life, party, go out with friends, watch a game when you're older, all without drinking. Between you and I, when you look at some people drunk, they don't seem to be having fun, and the people with them aren't either. We've made it to the end, Kathy. Good job, guys. I hope it cleared up a few things about alcohol. Live a drug-free life.
Hey everyone, I am back. I'm so proud of you for listening all the way to the end. And don't forget to complete the test below. You're on your way to becoming SUPE stars.
Now let's look at our marijuana video for the 11 to 14 years old.
Hey guys, I'm SUPE, the gentle dragon. Today, we're gonna address a subject that I'm sure no one has ever heard of. Something called marijuana. I'm kidding, of course. You know what I hate most? For someone to lecture me. So we won't do that. How about we have some fun instead? I'll leave you with Bob and Michael.
Hey, Michael, what do you know about marijuana? I know you can smoke or vape it, and it's pretty much like drinking beer. You're correct with your first statement, Michael, but marijuana is very different than beer. Marijuana comes from a plant called cannabis sativa. We're getting a Latin lesson here. It contains over 400 chemicals in it. One of them is THC, which is tetrahydrocannabinol. Say that 3 times fast. THC is the active ingredient in marijuana. It alters the mind and causes harmful effects. What does it do exactly? There are 2 types of effects that THC produces. First, the physical effects. It increases your heart rate by 20 to 50 beats per minute. That's not good for your heart over time. It also enlarges your blood vessels. That's why people get red eyes. If you smoke it, it can cause lung problems and can make conditions like asthma or other lung conditions worse. It also weakens your immune system, making you more vulnerable to infections. There are other physical conditions which can be caused by using marijuana. I just wanted to go over some of the most important.
That's interesting. I only ever knew about the mental part of it, where people get super relaxed.
Yeah, that's definitely the most known effect, but marijuana can actually have many different effects on your mind. When someone uses marijuana, the THC stimulates the brain to produce a chemical called dopamine. That chemical is normally released during pleasure moments. THC can do the following: increase your senses, distort your sense of time, create issues with attention, concentration, problem solving, learning, and memory that can result in poor academic performance. Hurt your motor skills, making it dangerous to drive. It affects timing, movement, and coordination, which can also harm athletic performance. So if you want to become an athlete, don't touch it. Temporary psychosis, like not knowing what's real, hallucinations, and paranoia. It can also be linked to depression, social anxiety, suicidal thoughts, and suicide.
Wow, that's a lot more than what I thought. But I'm not too worried about it. I'm young, I'm in shape, so I don't think it would affect me too much in the long run.
I can see why you would think that, but it's actually the opposite. Let me show you. Your brain continues its development until you're 25. When you use marijuana, THC overwhelms parts of the brain that are still developing, and it interferes with the normal way the brain works. One study found that teens who regularly use marijuana lose an average of 5.8 IQ points by the time they reach adulthood.
Oh, wow. That makes a lot of sense.
I know, right? I think SUPE wants to say something.
Hey, guys! I hope Bob's not too boring. Some of you might be telling yourselves right now, I tried it, and it's no big deal. I didn't go crazy, and I'm still smart. Or maybe you saw a friend smoking weed and he didn't go psycho. You're probably right, but you can never predict how your body will react to drugs. So why take the chance?
Now, let's go over an interesting fact about marijuana. Michael, can you tell me how long marijuana stays in your system?
I don't know, like 2 to 3 days?
Good try, Michael. Marijuana stays in your system up to 30 days.
Whoa, that's insane!
I know! It shows on a regular drug test up to 30 days. It's the drug that stays the longest in your system, even longer than any harder drugs. Now, you might be wondering why someone would choose to use marijuana, knowing the effects it can have. Let's go over a few scenarios. They want to experiment it. They want to be just like everyone else to fit in a group, or are afraid to look foolish if they don't. As cliche as it sounds, you're not everyone else. You're yourself. And if a group doesn't accept you the way you are, they don't deserve you. And they for sure don't have your best interest at heart. They want to escape boredom. There are tons of ways to escape boredom that don't have these types of consequences, like sports, hobbies, walks, video games, and some of these can even be beneficial. They want to look cool. Someone's not cool because he uses drugs. Look at SUPE. Is there a cooler dragon? I don't think so. So be cool. Look at you. You're cool. And you aren't using drugs.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Now, before I end, this is very important. I need your full attention. You might see on TV or online that marijuana is not addictive, that it's natural. There are dozens of plants in nature that can make you sick or even kill you. Marijuana is addictive. Go to authoritative sites and look for yourself. People pushing you to use marijuana are not real friends. Who would want their friends to take a chance on their health like that? Guys, it was an honor for me to have this chat with you. I hope you learned something new. Live a drug-free life.
Hey guys, I'm back. I hope you learned some stuff about marijuana. I know I did. Marijuana is a controversial subject, but remember, you are the master of your own life. You make your own decisions. I'm thrilled that you took some time to watch our video. Live a drug-free life.
The following is the result of 457 kids watching the marijuana video for the 11 to 14 years old. 83% of teenagers said they had acquired new knowledge regarding marijuana. 86% said they are less likely to use marijuana or would not consider using it at all. 67% said they would not consider using marijuana. 60% felt that marijuana was more dangerous than they previously thought. 60% felt more confident in their ability to make decisions regarding marijuana. So that's SUPE in a nutshell. We've got 18 video lessons covering kids from 6 all the way to 19 years old. Plus, we've created guides and resources for parents, law enforcement, teachers, and really anyone who wants to help. We're constantly updating our content as new drugs hit the streets. Actually, I learned about Africa. We developed a guide specifically for cats. It's a big issue in Africa, but not something we see much in North America. That's what we do. We adapt to what communities actually need. On a personal note, after talking with Grace, I really connected with your organization values. Family means everything to me. I've been married for 37 years now, and 3 of my daughters actually work alongside with me on this mission. We're literally a family trying to help other families. I'd love to hear from you. Shoot me an email anytime at marcel@learnwithsupe.org. I mean it. Don't be shy about reaching out. Thanks so much for your time today. And as we say at SUPE, live a drug-free life.